It is finally that time of season again. It is dove season right now, and we are going out today, and best of all, look what I got, y'all. Look what I got. Woo. Brand spanking new shotgun. I feel the power. I mean, just look how pretty this gun is. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, so nice. It's a Remington 1187, and we're going to go out and we're going to put it to use. We're going to get some dove, we're going to clean them, and then we're going to try a new recipe of how to cook them. Well, hopefully they're there. I mean, hopefully we can either limit out or we can get a couple, because I've been researching some brand new recipes and I'm so excited to try it. I'm so excited to show you guys. Oh, he's far. Oh, I clipped him. Oh, of course, we were right there. Oh, hey. Oh, God. No, he's right here. So far we've got, I've got one, and I think all together we've got, to my knowledge, we have about 4 right now. Let's see. Oh, you got him. Okay. Not really flying today. We've got a couple, but yeah, they're not really flying as much as I thought they would today. Probably because today's the second day. Opening day is when we should have gone, because everybody limits out opening day every time. Alright, so we got 12 birds. Cleaning a dove is easy. It's like peeling an orange. You put your fingers between the 2 breasts and just push down. It reveals the breast, gets the feathers and the skin out of the way, and then right afterwards you just put your finger underneath the breast and just pull up. Then you take your clippers and you just clip the wings that the breast is still attached to, and that just gives you a nice piece of dove meat. And try to get as much feathers off the breast as you can before you put it in the bag, but you still get some in there. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, you guys, so sorry I kind of have to whisper a little bit. Both of my roommates are asleep. Look what we got. Got some dove meat. So we're gonna do kind of a simple, very easy thing to cook them. I've never had fried dove before. I don't have a deep fryer, so we're gonna pan fry them to the best of our abilities. We're keeping the ingredients really simple. There's only 2 things you need: flour, seasoning. That's literally it. First, I'm gonna show y'all how to debone them, and then we're just gonna do what we can. Also, a really important thing to keep in mind while doing this: always stay hydrated. Alright guys, so if you can see, we have this beautiful piece of dove meat. If you look right here, there's going to be a line. And yes, I know there's still feathers and they're still bloody, but don't worry, we're going to take care of that. Okay, so you take your knife, and right where you see that, that's going to be in between the 2 pieces of meat. So this is the breast of the dove. You take your knife, you go literally right on one side of the line, go straight down, like that. You can kind of push the meat aside now, like this. Put your finger, and just work it off the bone. Just like that. Get a boneless, nice piece of dove meat. Now we're gonna do the other side. Put this down. And it's always good to do this with a sharp knife. So, there we are, there's our second half. What we're left with is this basically meatless piece of bone. So, we're gonna go ahead and do that with the rest of the pieces, and then we're gonna go on to our next step. Right, so after all that, this right here is the meat that we have to work with. So it is bloody, it is covered with feathers. Now we need to as unbloody and unfeathered as possible. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm getting a bowl, I'm putting some salt in it, I'm putting some hot water in here to help dissolve it. Now we're taking some ice cubes and we're putting it in. So this is about what we have so far. So we're gonna just take our dove, feathers and all. Just gonna put that right in there. Start to mix it up a little bit. So we're gonna let this soak for about 30-40 minutes and then we'll get right back to it. There we go. 35 minutes. Well, a little over, but you get it. 35 minutes. Alright, so it's been about no time at all. So I want to go ahead and start getting the mix or whatever ready. So let's do that. Alright, so here's what I'm going to use. All-purpose flour, Everglades all-purpose seasoning, as well as Everglades heat. So I'm going to be using these two things, this because it honestly has really good flavor. And this just, I'm not going to use a whole lot of this, but I do want it to have just a little bit of a kick. Not much though. So, actually, you know what? I think this is plenty. So just 2 scoops of, so half a cup of flour. There you go, that's easy. Okay, so with the Everglades original, let's see, we're gonna do about, that much. Yeah, that much. Because I can't really handle spice, we're gonna do about that much. So, that's it as far as the seasoning goes. We'll mix it up and see how it looks, and then that'll kind of dictate we're gonna add more. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So no clear sign that we put any seasoning at all. So you know what? That doesn't mean that there's not gonna be any flavor. So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it the way it is, just in case. All right, so it has been 35 minutes. So first I'm gonna drain this, then I'm gonna start taking out the dove breasts and making sure there's neither feathers nor any large amount of blood spots. So let's do that. So this is what we have now after it's been soaking. So what we're going to do is we're going to dry this off, and then we're going to throw it in here in our little mix, but you got to make sure it's dry so that everything will stick properly. Alright, now we take our dove meat and we literally just put it in the flour. That's literally it. Just throw it on in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and get dirty and mix it all up. So now personally, whenever I'm frying things, mostly fish, I let it just sit in the batter for a little bit and then take it out, make sure it's dry, and then put it in the oil. Alright, so we're not adding a whole bunch of oil, but you know, kind of just going by sight here. That's literally all I want to do. They're not very large pieces of meat, so That is perfect. We're gonna heat it up to about medium high, and we're just gonna let that get nice and hot. All right, so in order to test our oil, just take a little pinch of this flour and drop it in. Looks a little cool, so we'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll put them in. The light is not working. One piece just to see if our seasoning's on point. So I'm gonna take one little piece. Just gonna go ahead, just lay it on in there. Ooh. All right, so this piece is ready. All right, so let's see how it looks. Yep, that's definitely cooked. Looks good. All right, here's the first taste test. It's not bad. I think next time I'm gonna go a little heavier on the seasoning, but all in all, it really doesn't have bad flavor. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and fry up the rest. Alright, so I went ahead and added some more seasoning. Alright, after everything, this is what we got. Got some jasmine rice, French green beans, and here is our dove. Does this look good? Does this smell good? Yeah, it does. It is definitely cooked so much better. It's a lot juicier, so hopefully it tastes better too. 10 times better. I literally washed off the dove, put a lot more seasoning, and redid it, and yep, so much better. So honestly, would I do this recipe again? Yeah, I would. This is a really good way of eating dove. So if y'all haven't tried it, just flour and your favorite spices. So I mean, it's pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. If you want to see more, then stick around for future Catch, Clean, and Cooks. It is only the 3rd day of dove season, so hopefully there's going to be a lot more different kinds of ways to eat dove. Drop in the comments if you have any way of cooking dove that is unique to you that you want to see me try and share. Thank you all again for watching, and have a great rest of the day. See ya.